Good day, traders. This is Richard. All right, it's almost 7 o'clock. And the last thing I want to do today before I close it down is to look at the economic report, the scheduled economic reports that are going to come out this week. And today, of course, nothing happens in the U.S. except this NAHB market index, which is going to come out right now in 2 minutes. National Housing Market Index. This may be a very interesting report today. And I think one of the reasons they pushed up the index futures is so they could sell it if this thing is dismal. And I don't expect it to be good. And it's due out now in a minute. So I'm going to turn on, CNBC and see if we can catch that, if they talk about that report. 7 a.m. Now, tomorrow, we have the banking permit, the building permits, and the housing starts. That's going to be big news, and they're probably going to be off from prior months. Let's see what's going on here. Permits, they have housing starts estimated at 1.45 million, the same as it was last month.
Hall of Fame swing. Like Capital Group's new ETFs, there's so much behind it. A lifetime of experience. Honing your skills, dealing with curveballs, and having a whole team behind you. Introducing actively managed ETFs, powered by Capital Group. And to find an ETF with a whole lot behind it, Capital Group again.
I don't think anybody has any idea how big this is. What you want to do?
Diana Olive with breaking news. Home builder sentiment in September fell 3 points to 46 on the NAHB Wells Fargo Housing Market Index. Anything below 50 is negative, and that is the 9th straight month.
Order filled.
2014, with the exception of a very brief drop and then rebound at the start of the pandemic. Now, sentiment was at 83 in January when interest rates were half of what they are now. And that's what the builders are blaming. The average on the 30-year fix fell in August, but then crossed back over 6% in the last 2 weeks, making an already pricey housing market even less affordable. 1 in 5 builders reported drop in prices in September. Now, with the index is 3 components, 3 points to 54. Sales the next 6 months, 46.
I'm making money on that housing market. Did you all hear that?
Home building is usually most active. KeyBank upgraded 3 builders this morning. D.R. Horton, Lennar, and Pulte citing an early pain, early gain strategy, as these names are all underperforming the S&P. Carl.
Diana, thank you. Diana, good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome to another hour of Squawk on the Street. I'm Carl Kingston here with David Faber and Morgan Brennan, who is a publisher.
Stop filled.
Well, I got my money back. That was a winner.
Ever wonder what people with all the answers get all the answers? Ask the market.
I want to listen to that woman again, where the announcement that housing starts are off. So this is a big day, big week for housing statistics and news.
She wanted to execute a reset trade strategy in seconds. So we gave them thinkorswim web. Because platforms this innovative aren't just made for traders, they're made by them. Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade.
Hall of Fame swing. Like Capital Group's new ETFs, there's so much behind it. A lifetime of experience. Honing your skills. Dealing with curveballs. And having a whole team behind you. Introducing actively managed ETFs powered by Capital Group. Can I find an ETF with a whole lot behind it? With Capital Group, I can.
I don't think anybody has any idea how big this is. What you want to do?
All right, y'all, here's this woman again. Listen to what she has to say. She's talking about the National Association of Home Builders report on what happened in the last period.
Builder sentiment in September fell.
I'll roll it back to where she begins talking. There we go. First, we're going to get an ad from Jay Leno that he's talking to Elon Musk Wednesday night. There she is.
September fell 3 points to 46 on the NAHB Wells Fargo Housing Market Index. Anything below 50 is negative, and that is the 9th straight month of declines and the lowest level since 2014, with the exception of a very brief drop and then rebound at the start of the pandemic. Now, sentiment was at 83 in January when interest rates were half of what they are now, and that's what the builders are blaming. The average on the 30-year fix fell in August, but then crossed back over 6% in the last 2 weeks, making an already pricey housing market even less affordable. 1 in 5 builders reported dropping prices in September. Now, the index is 3 components. Current sales conditions dropped 3 points to 54. Sales expectations in the next 6 months fell 1 point to 46, and buyer traffic fell 1 point to 31. On a 3-month moving average, sentiment fell the most in the South and West, where home building is usually most active. And one more note, KeyBank upgraded 3 builders this morning. D.R. Horton, Lennar, and Pulte, citing an early pain, early gain strategy, as these names are all underperforming the S&P. Carl.
Diana, thank you. Diana, good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome to another hour of Squawk on the Street. I'm Carl Casey here with David Faber and Morgan Brennan, who is a privileged bird.
All right, I got it on mute now. All right, that concludes my comments today. Well, no, it doesn't. I've got something else to say about that housing. The economic news for the rest of the week. So I want to look at it because we want to pay attention to it every day. All right, so we've got tomorrow. We've got today we got the NAHB, and then tomorrow we have building permits and housing starts, and they're estimating the same number as last month. Well, a little bit less. Last month we had 1.69 million permits requested, and we had 1.45 million starts. That's a heck of a difference. Now they're estimating 1.45 million starts and 1.61 million permits. It's a reduction. So then we go down to Wednesday, and what kind of news do we have? Crude oil inventories at 7:30, and we have existing home sales, and that was 4.8 million last month, and they're estimating 4.69 million, 10,000 less this month. Now that's not for just a month. That's annualized over the year. Now let's go down to Thursday, and we have natural gas storage. We've got CB lending, flash. Never mind. We got natural gas storage and CB lending. That's it. We've got current account, whatever that is, and unemployment claims. Then on Friday, US. On Friday, 9:45, we got flash services, flash manufacturing. I don't know what that is. That's it. Friday's nothing. And they never have much news on Friday except for the jobs report on the first Friday of the month. So that concludes my comments today. Thank you all for attending. We'll see you tomorrow morning. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. I will teach you how to use my right-hand trade to take $500 a day to keep the job away in just 1 hour a day while you watch us trade live right before your eyes.